scared. Here I come from the west side, the left side, the right brain.
Hey, welcome back to class culture. Art Smart is here. Yes. Today we are going to talk about design. Okay. Welcome to Art Smart. I am your curator, DEIRDREHELENA. In these episodes, I simply research, demonstrate. Okay, we discuss visual art elements, even techniques that bring balance to life. I talk about art, artists, crafts, and maybe film here and there as well. Whatever your heart desires. Our topic is design. Yes. Well, thank you for being here. All right. That's the intro. Thank you very much. Please subscribe, share the video. Please thumbs up the video. And thank you so much for being here today. This is a playlist, an episode of art. I have like 300 words I'm going to delve into. This is only what, number 6 or 7. I can't keep track. It is what it is. That's the point of a playlist. I don't have to keep track. I might be a little off on the numbers or anything like that, but it's okay. We are here to play, right? We're here to relax. We're here to have fun. Now, and welcome back. Now, down below, if you're new here, down below in the description box are all the topics that we touch. If my computer is a little glitchy, y'all, it's not me. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on my laptop. A lot going on in the real world. It's a lot going on CNN. It's a lot going on. So hold on. See, in between time, in the meantime, Hearts of Gold, I come over to my channel and talk about what I want to do. And I enjoy it. And I appreciate you. Okay. We are going to talk about the definition of design and art and craft design, handmade, DIY, woodcrafts, art and crafts movement, graphics, hard work stuff, right? Creative stuff, right? Expression, express yourself, learn, appreciate. If you're not the artist, you might be the audience, the curator. You might even be the collector. Enjoy, the listener of music. We need your participation too. And then we're going to look at 7 websites, and I have 2 extras. Enjoy yourself, and in the process, learn more about class culture and Gigi Darling along the way. This is my channel. It's about me, and we do what we want. Okay. So design. Design is essentially the opposite of chance. To plan or organize, a planned arrangement of visual elements to construct an organized visual pattern. Art, crafts are human productions. Film is a time-based media as well. Okay? So, and I could kick myself hearts ago, but we're early in the game and I'm learning too, right? I'm learning how to make my videos better, my information better. Shout out to the future and beyond. Whenever you come across this video, I appreciate you. Thank you. I said to myself, why am I not putting the definition up on the big screen? Don't ask me why. Shout out to our international crew, boo. Shout out to Twitter. Shout out to Facebook. Shout out to everybody coming over from Facebook and subscribing for Gigi. I am working on my 3,000 subscribers. 2.5 years. If I get 1,000 subscribers every year, I'm a YouTuber. That's fine. If I blow up and get 1 million, it is what it is. I'm just saying I'm here for the organic growth because I'm employed and I got a very, very busy life. So I appreciate you and I have fun whenever I do come down here. It's not anything to stress out about. Please follow my instructions. I am not stressed. Okay, don't stress yourself out either. It's YouTube. Everybody, every content creator, I would hope, treats their channel as something near and dear to their heart, something they created, something they wanted to bring to life. And I know I did. It's a mini movement in my existence on planet Earth. And I'm here, and I'm here to stay. Art smart, art and craft plus movement, or art design, art and craft plus movement. Okay, so let's get in on the topics. Welcome. Thank you. I don't want to make these too long. This is sort of kind of like you're watching me research, you're learning something new, you're joining me on my journey. You'll be able to come back to these videos and maybe look at a documentary I do in the future and go, oh, wow, she talked about that in this video. Let me go back and watch it. Shout out again to right now, present support, and in the future. I still need your subscription. If you look down and see I got 10,000 subscribers, I still want your subscription. I still need your support. I want to grow. The bigger we are, the more we can get this information out, and the more YouTube will share my things. YouTube, Google, thank you. You've done great. But we need to grow better. You know, the trees grow higher and higher and higher, and they take their time. There's 4 seasons. There's patience. There's time. So I understand, as a grown, educated woman, that time is always in the mix. Sometimes it just takes time. I'm not in any race with anybody. There's only one me. And if it takes someone, oh, wow, I didn't know you had a channel, and it's 2 years from now, I'm still going to welcome you, and I'm still going to be humble when I see you thumbs up and subscribe. I appreciate you, because a lot of people watch my channel just to watch these videos, y'all. So I have to, I have to get going. So without further ado, and sorry for the long wait at the beginning, only because I didn't have the music set up, because I had all the pictures set up. Noise in the background, y'all. Okay, lots of visuals today. And other than that, let's get on with the show. Let's go downstairs to the description box. The downtown, what I like to refer to it, our community tab is the boardroom. So downtown, let's first look at the definition of design. Let's do that first, okay? Now, if I ever get a glitch, just hang on, y'all. It is what it is. I'm not rescheduling anything. These videos are not productions. I'm not trying to impress you, but I do put out content where you can follow along. It's a computer. There's a glitch. YouTube is not happy sometimes. Sometimes there's lots of things going on where it's sucking up all the bots and dots and storage. Okay. I need to buy myself a new hard drive. I really do. Maybe next payday. All right. The definition of design. When you plug that in,
Design.
a plan or drawing produced to show the look and function of workings of a building, a garment, or other object before it is built or made. An arrangement of lines and shapes created to form a pattern or decoration. Okay. What is the basic definition of design? To create. I'm not even going to read the rest. You do that part. You have to create it. You have to bring it to, you have an idea, you bring it to fruition, you birth it, you put be, you make it be, and it becomes a being. It becomes a thing, easy, right? So the next word is, and these are very easy, you guys, I might be helping somebody earn their stripes or earn their degree or earn something. You don't need to see me up here. All right. Let's see. All right. So when you put in just the word design, okay. Now that's not the visual I wanted. It says there are 4 types of design. So the word design does not necessarily have to be regarding art or performing. It can be business. Like when I design all my marketing, when I take the whole month of August. Now I've been preparing and getting lookbooks together and getting my ideas in a file when I sit down with graphic artists and things like that, and then pay them and pass it over, and they have 30 days to produce it, and then we can launch all of our goodness in the fall, after I copyright it, so nobody's stealing things. But yeah, it's time, and it matters to me because it's something I want to use at least minimum for the next, until I retire. And then when I retire, become a full-time vlogger, then things will change. But I've lived with this stuff, for almost 10 years. Okay. So by the time next year, when we're celebrating our 10 years, all our merch and everything will be in place. Take the time to plan things. I'm not in a race. I'm not challenged by anybody. I'm not competing. Shout out to everybody with the YouTube channel that is on the right path. Okay, I said right path. Now here also, and you can delve more into the topic, product design, branding, website, print, publishing, environmental design, animation design. That's everything I'm going to be delving into. Okay. So when you see it, then you'll say, oh, wow, Gigi was nice enough to show us what it takes to get where she got. Yeah, because a lot of people don't want to share that information, and I don't have a problem doing it. It's not a big mystery, but guess what? It's hard work. Join the party. Okay. Design is an art form, a method of human expression that follows a system of highly developed procedures in order to imbue objects, performances, and experiences with significance. Now, if that's all over your head, then go right to the images, boo-boo. I won't be mad at you because I love the images. My headphones are all charged up, so let's put those in place. See, I'm a production person. I'm always multitasking. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Shout out to my loving diplomats in real time. I feel fine. I took a pain medicine. I had my shoulder. A little friend tried to hitch a ride. We had to pluck it out. Shout out to the VA department of hero doctors. Yeah, I was scared. I ain't even gonna lie. So when you go to design and art, you can, like I told y'all, go straight to the children's part in the library. Read their books first if you don't like to read. Okay, I'm just saying real quick. And then you can learn about design too on that level. And then as you become an adult or safe, even if you are an adult, you feel safe and you want to move on to the next topic or the next level, then you level it up. And maybe you want to become an artist and you buy supplies. That's good too. Moving right along. Now, again, we hit it and we go to the next thing because you participate. This is my real life. I need you to participate just by listening and or learning. Click the view, but if you don't take it any farther, that's fine. Whoever wants to take these topics, these subjects, anytime I introduce any topic or discussion and it's an upload or even a live, click off and focus on you and yours so we can make this place a better place. Okay. So what's the next thing? Art and craft design. Now we're going in the movement things. Okay. Because I can't talk about every aspect of art. We will in this series. By the time I retire, this playlist should have like 300 videos on it. That's the goal. The art and crafts movement emerged from the attempt to reform design and decoration in mid-19th century Britain. It was a reaction against a perceived decline in standards that reformers associated with machinery and factory production. Okay. So this is what they mean. Prior to, let's just say 1830, everything was handmade. The one dress might have been the same dress, but they did not look the same. Modern times come, machines, mass production, things started looking the same. Well, the craftsmen and the women and even, builders said to themselves, we are going to be eliminated if we don't stand up for ourselves, and we need to make ourselves a part of a movement that won't be left behind. Just because we're not corporate, just because we're not millionaires, does not mean we are not important. We still make things with our hands. It's still important. The movement I'm going to have over on Art and Craft Therapy, my hearts of gold, is starting by making things with my hands. Yes, I buy things, but I want to make things with my hands. Sometimes I'll make things with my sewing machine. But most of the time, I want to start making things with my hand. So I'm going to have a little movement. And then the next year, I'll move on to something else. I'm just saying. I want to appreciate the expression of art and craft. Okay, so that's why I called my channel Art and Craft Therapy. Where is it? Over on my information page. Please subscribe. I need your help. In real time right now, hashtag 500. I want to get my 500 subscribers over there. It's going to happen. We're back. Okay. So that's where it came from. If you want to enjoy more, hit images, and I am obsessed with art and crafts. I remember when I started looking and appreciating, and I was just drawn towards the design. And then as you grow into an adult, you find out what the movement was, the meaning, and the thought process. I just said to myself, wow, some people like other types of designs. I am obsessed with the art and crafts movement. I really am. I was so obsessed, I fell in love with Julia Morgan. Okay, she was an architect. She was a woman before her time. That link is down below in the extra. She's a fascinating woman. In my quest, when we moved to California in 1990 from Germany, we were in the Air Force. I had all her information down. I was going to visit and touch every building that she worked on. Because remember, I told you guys, in high school, I thought I was going to be an architect. But I was like, forget math, forget draft. And no, I'll just appreciate it. I had found out who she was through those studies in high school. So here I am living in Northern California. Every building she ever built, you guys, stood during the 1906 earthquake. She was a genius. So when I got to walk into one of her buildings, the guy let me in. We started talking. Next thing you know, I became the executive director of the Julia Morgan Theater. It was weird. I should really, really, really do a story time on that. Okay. But it's just something I've always been drawn to. And guess what? It's to me, it was a reawakening. Because if you look at old manuscripts, that's what it gives, right? There's an old manuscript and then the art and craft movement. You know what I mean? With color. And then the stained glass. And it just, and the tiles. And it just goes on and on. So I thank God for that movement. Thank God for people like her. I thank God for societies, and thank God for people who do appreciate art. I know I do. I live for art every day. I have to be, you know what I'm doing back here. Now, y'all know I'm going to save that. Yes. You'll see that in the future somewhere. But it is a part of my everyday being. If you didn't know and you're new, you know now. And please be respectful to content creators who actually make content for you to watch. Don't disrespect content creators by not watching the content and thinking you're going to take a shortcut to asking them questions when you see them around town or whatever. No, we want you to actually listen to the video. Okay, so art and craft design, handmade DIY wood crafts is the next thing. I know that's a lot. It's okay. You'll survive. So what does that mean? So, okay, I love arts and crafts. I like to paint. I like to draw. I like to do things for me. The closer I get to retirement, I want a little, cottage industry. I'm going to be a little mom and pop. I want to sell a piece of art a month. When I retire, I might do a little show here or there. But no, I don't have the need to become an artiste. No, when I retire, these are some of the things that I love that I might be able to partake in all types of events in the future. And I'm excited about it. I'm going to take this time to really learn. Why not? I'm living to 100. What about you? Knock on it. Knock on wood. Now, 50 plus DIY woodcraft. Start slow. Don't say I'm going to build a house. Come on now. You can make baskets, boxes, signs, frames. If you don't want to sew, you can work with wood. Okay. So I wanted to make this part of this video, this research, this information, this demonstrating all of this good a part of this video. So when I come back, when I don't feel like sewing, I'll make something out of wood. Okay. My dad was a carpenter. He was a police officer, but he would go in that garage and do his thing. Yeah. I remember his two, I think they call them horses, and I would sit on it, and he would plop me on there, and I would sit on and watch him. Whatever he was working on, I don't know. I even asked my mom, well, where are the things he worked on? She says she don't know. Somebody took him. I was only 5 when he passed, so I can't remember what he worked on, but I know there were things. I remember a staircase for like a display. Or was that my mom's when she was a travel agent? I don't know. Every summer, teachers are off all summer. She got down with her travel agent business. Okay. But how do you make wooden crafts at home? You just do it. You just do it. So we're going to have fun with that in the future, right? Or now, or whenever I want to. You can make anything out of wood. Really, honestly, you can make anything. I know what I'm going to be working on, and when you see it, you're just going to see it. I don't need to spoil alert myself. If there's a glitch, y'all, just hold on. It's not me. Trust me, it's not me. So, art and craft movement graphics is the last word we're going to look up. Then we're going to look at some visuals. And then we're going to look at the webbies. What's going on, y'all? Here we go. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it, y'all. Okay. I don't even think I have art and craft movement. Okay, yeah. Here we go. And then I have something else open that can be closed. So, what was the art and craft movement? I share it with you. I showed you. I gave you a little history. When you do your Google searches or whatever, search engine you use, I hope they give you same and or similar. This is what I'm showing here. It didn't promote a particular style. It was more a celebration of the people. It was sort of like, civil rights. They were like, hey, well, wait a minute. I know you got these fancy machine that can stamp a million things the same time, and you can make more money and take away all the people from my business. However, we will never go away, and they haven't. That's another thing I like doing when I cosplay and I go to Renaissance fairs. They always have these little crafters, cobblers, and pottery people, and I always buy a little something. Always. Because they made it with their hands. It emphasized nature and simplicity of form as well. Architecture, furniture, pottery, jewelry, pattern. You can say that the people that built their own house, cabin houses, huts, it's with their hand. Now homes are what? Fabricated. They're built, machine, factory built. You don't have to go out and cut down logs and cut them in half, and you don't have to do that no more. So that like, okay, here, the 1860s to the 1910s. I said 1830s. Well, they probably started encroaching on them, right? Again, it's about, it was a movement and they were like, we're important. We're important, right? And what is meant by the art and craft movement? Let's say it one more time. A movement originated in England as a reaction against poor quality mass-produced goods that sought to revive earlier standards of workmanship and design, conceiving of decoration and craftsmanship as a single entity to be applied to the handcrafted production of both utilitarian, meaning a broom. We all need the broom, or decorative objects, a barrette. Okay? So everything was made by hand. Everything. Or the animals, we got the fur from them or something like that. Right? I don't know why I got these open, but they're open long as they're not bothering me. Let's look at some pictures, shall we? Okay. Now let's go way back in art history. Now the next topic is going to be classical. So please, in the meantime, between time, I can come on camera for this. All right. In the meantime, between time, catch up. Right? Catch up. Watch the videos because you can. This is number 6 or 7. I can't remember. Let me see which one is it. I think this is number 6. I'm going to start putting the numbers in the title, y'all. I'm sorry. Catch up and then follow along. Subscribe, catch up, follow along. When you see me post the show, hit the reminder button. Even if I do make it private, when I make it public again, they'll let you know. That's my way of letting you know. I'm only one content creator. You are all my lovely hearts of gold. All almost 3,000 of you. No, ma'am. You got to help us. You got to participate. So anyway, art smart, design and craft plus movement. So it was also a movement away from classical. You know, there's not a lot of the ceilings in 16 chapels. It was a one and done. Okay, this is Michelangelo. Okay, right? Now, this is what I love about this. Sorry, it's a lot going on. I gotta move this out of my way. We can have fun with it, right? And bring it to today. Not that it's a movement, but we are about the digital world, right? And this is fun, and I love it. Where is it? There we go. Isn't that fun? Yeah, you can have fun. Look, I am a filmmaker. I am a digital filmmaker and video production graduate person, 30-year career in the film industry, trying to make my way, my stamp on the next 50 years of the craft. So I have to do my research, I have to get all my dogs and ponies in a row, and we're going to do the thing. But we can still have fun. But isn't that fun? You know, we all know that little hand. Like when I click this right now, there's the little hand. Right? Not that you're going to see my little hand, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, look, if you're about drama and hate and hurt all the time, this is probably not the channel for you. I can do that some of the time, but not all the time. We're not doing that. No, ma'am. So what's the next thing? Okay. The reason why, now I put this in the commercial, you know, for ArtSmart. But the reason why, and that's a part of my channel too, I make my commercials, I upload them so you all can look at them, and I also use them during shows up until I do the next ArtSmart, right? So why am I, not that we're talking about religion, but I do a word of worship. But me and my mom visited Rome together. And when we saw David, the statue, we just, she grew up. Obviously, my mom was 35 when she gave birth to me. And this is classical stuff that she had never thought in the whole of her life she would see with her own eyes. And here I am in the military saying, come on, mama, we're going to Germany. I'm going to be stationed there, yada, yada, yada. And then we surprise her with a trip to Rome. Now, back then, I was married to my, military husband, and we weren't rolling in money. I wasn't making films and working on productions or nothing like that. However, I had studied the same things with her. So, and I surprised her with a trip, but it was a bus. It was on a bus all the way from Bitburg, Germany. You Google it. Bitburg, Germany, all the way to Rome. But obviously, we went to different towns and everything. It was, you know how she described it? She says, you don't know how wonderful this is. I said, really? I thought you would be mad we weren't on a plane. I thought you would be mad because it would take forever. I thought, and she said, no, 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 no. She says, you have to recognize, Deirdre, in the early 1900s, they all traveled by trains. And that's what made Louis Vuitton, because of the big traveling, trunks and all of that history. It was fabulous, you guys. So we got to see the same things that people would see on those old train rides. And then when we finally got to the Vatican and we finally walked there, this stuff is in the Bible. St. Peter's, for goodness sake, was murdered there. You see what I'm saying? One of her favorite films, the Ten Commandments and Cleopatra. Spartacus. All of those films took place, real place. She wanted to go to El Cid so bad in Spain. I said, Mama, let's go back. But, as she got older, she just didn't want to go. She didn't want to go. She was afraid. I got to go certain places. She didn't get to go. But I made sure to send postcards, and I made sure I told her everything. And I have all those postcards, y'all. But when she got to see David with her own eyes, we were at the Colosseum. She just cried. She just cried. And at first I was like, are you okay? I said, Mama, you're crying. She says, no, this is beautiful. She said, this is a dream come true. She says, back then, kings and queens did that traveling thing. You know what I mean? All over Europe. And who could afford that? But here I am serving the country, and me and my mom on this cross-country European odyssey together. And she's seeing all of these things that she never dreamed she'd ever see. This staircase is in the Vatican. And we got to go down each and every one of them. Stairs. I said, let's do it. She did the Leaning Tower of Pisa, y'all. I said, no, ma'am. I'm not. Some things I did, some things I didn't. And because all the way up, you had to go up, and all the way down. I said, no, ma'am. But she did it. And I got to sit back and feel like the best daughter on planet Earth. Now, on my intro, I didn't have the Vatican in there because I didn't want to get popped, y'all. So that's why I didn't put the Vatican. Yeah, they're very sensitive. Now, they love the way I cite and say where I got the information, but you got to be very careful. And I'm not messing with Jesus. No, ma'am. So spiral staircases, y'all, are very, very, very arts and crafts. Very arts and crafts. You can also do garden art. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to have fun. And when I say garden art, use real matter from planet Earth. The beautiful flower and the leaves, and somebody took a picture and probably got paid. Is this digital? I don't know. Okay. But it says visual design composition. Yeah, it was planned. It's a design. And it's beautiful. Okay. So all of that architecture, it would have been nice if you peeked all the way down there and there were like pink or blue or white or purple flowers. But that's how I think. I want you to have an experience. Life is an experience. Every day I experience 50 different things. A lot of people can't roll with Gigi Dar. So again, I love the art and craft movement. It is what it is. I've always been fascinated by it. I'll never change. And I love the story of it. I love the movement. I love the people. Do I partake in it? A bit, in my own way. I am not a trained artist. However, I've taken courses and I might take some more. Why? Because I'm going to retire and I'm going to have all my ducks in a row and I'm going to do what I want. And if I want to learn more about something else, I will and I can. Why not? I'm blessed. Okay. I'm not bothering anybody. I can do what I want when I want. Now, is the art and craft movement appreciated in the world of fashion? Of course it is. Are you okay? Picasso almost said a word that it was a curse word, rhymes with Picasso, but I'm not going to say it. Love it. Shout out to cosplay. Now, I would wear that at cosplay. I don't know who you are, but I know who I am. And I'm going to take a picture of that. Stop hating on Gigi Darling. Yeah, it's supposed to be a picture in a frame. Now, wouldn't it be cool if the other sides of the frame would have been on her arms? I might have to try to pull it off, y'all. I might pull it off. I might pull it off. I might pull it off. So, a brava to the fashion industry. Isn't that cute? Now that's cosplay. That is totally cosplay. I'm like, oh! Look, if you don't want to have fun in life, don't be around me. But if you are a digital artist as well, I love you too, boo. Now, I love black and white. I love stripes. I love patterns. Patterns. But I have this in the intro too. When I look at this, I study it because I know it's mathematical and I know it took hours and I know it's beautiful and I know that's a color mauve that I'll probably never be able to pull off, but I'm gonna try. So let me get this picture in there, and in the future you might see that color in some parts of production. Now, this is, you guys go to your local library and rent old DVDs. Get a DVD player, attach it to a computer like I have one, an external DVD player, and I listen to the director's cut. So in the future, when I do my own director's cut, I'll be talking about this stuff. Will I attach certain videos and links? Maybe. Maybe. I'm getting there. But yeah, I've already done, this is my hard work. I heard someone say once that, oh, but she doesn't do anything. She doesn't demonstrate. I'm like, really? So, whatever you're designing, if it's a picture, if it's a painting, if it's a digital, if it's a film, if it's a song, if it's a piece of art, if it's a watercolor, graphic colors, digital colors, oil painting, whatever it is, acrylics, just do you. Do not look around. Just do you. Just create. Over on the community tab in real time. Let me see. Should I make that a part of the extra? Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I got so many windows open. I just want to get his name correctly. Give me a second. Community. Okay, here we go. I'm not sharing this. I don't need to share it. There's an artist. Okay. Okay. A writer, director, Emmy nominee. Coleman Domingo. He says, just no one can tell you not to create. Just create the thing and don't wait. So I wrote, don't wait, create. Yeah, just if all you can do is, if you want to sew many pillows for your little doggy, well, start going to this, fabric stores and get dollar remnants. Buy the fluff later. Just stock up on it and say, once I get $30 worth of fabric, then I'll mass produce different pillows for my doggy. Just do it. It's okay. Now, I also, before we go to the webbies, I also, when I see this picture, and I have to mention my mommy, I do. For some reason, I was like, why do I think of my mommy when I see this picture? I have no idea. Okay, I have no idea. But I remember before she passed away, she touched my things and my art and saw everything that I was involved in and dreamed of. And even on her way to heaven, I told her all about signing up for school. But it's something about this picture that reminds me of her. And I stopped thinking what it is. I just know it does. And I love it. I love collage. I love the color pink. I love black and white. White was her favorite color. I remember when I was a little girl, she said pink was your favorite color up until you're like 13 or 14, right? And as far as black, I don't know. It's just, it is what it is. And then the trees, and do you see the little lady walking? Even if you don't, she's there. She's right about there. I don't know if you can see there. And then the newspapers, and then the looking, and the focus, and the seriousness on the face, and the eyes. And she always wore short hair. When she wore her Bernices, they were long. So for some reason, I have no idea, y'all, why this reminds me of her. So when I saw all of these elements, I said, okay, I can take this and do something with it. And I will. But I wanted, for some reason, I'm just drawn to this picture. I don't know why yet. And when I figure it out, I'll figure it out and I'll let you know. Right? So white was her favorite color. When I was a little girl, pink was my favorite color. And then that little tiny lady walking sort of towards the woods. I'm walking away and she's the opposite, looking away for some reason. That reminds me of her. She's in heaven and I'm walking on my own in the opposite way. I'm not going nowhere. I'm still here on earth where she surrounds me. All the good deeds she did for me are manifesting. And I'm okay. I miss her, but I'm okay. She visited me when I was the executive director at the Julie Morgan Theater. She was proud of me. I curated several shows there. She saw several opera singers that performed on stage when I was running the place. So she was really involved in what I had going on. And I love that. I have all these wonderful memories of my mommy. Okay, so what's the first thing we want to look on the website? Sites. And that's down below too. So if you're new here again, that's what we do. Let me make sure I got the right avatar. Here we go. Pattern archives. Okay. It's called design-milk.com. Let me make sure I'm off the screen. You don't need to see me. Okay. So enjoy, because this is a great, no, I don't need help. I don't want to watch Game of Thrones again. If we get attacked, y'all, I should have refreshed. It is what it is. Why do you want to stop seeing this ad? Really? Okay. So here you click and they tell you about what they tell you about. It's like a one-stop shop regarding what's going on. Best style and fashion post of 2014. if you want to go there. Hello Patterns. Okay. Design laser cut seaweed for sushi. Okay. Food is designed. Okay. Culinary arts. Right. Set a designer desktop. Okay. A first look at Chadwick's colorful spring summer collection. Weaves, yarn, textiles. So this is where professionals go when they want to see what other people are doing. Okay, so you can get a little bit in their head. I'm never bored, ever. How? Even if you followed a caterpillar, it's not boring. I'm stuck in the insane beach ball from Hades. It's just going around and round in a circle. All right, next. All right, 15 unique. Oh Lord. Okay, let me go to the top. I don't know, y'all. It's something going on. 15 unique woodcraft design ideas and patterns. Door decor, photo frames, airplanes. Okay, wooden wall hanging craft. Now, isn't that adorable? You can make that in the afternoon with your hands and no electronic things. A clock, so you can look at the rest. Yeah, wood is everything. Fabric and wood. I would rate mediums for me, Gigi. Anything paper, crafts, right? Sewing, and then wood. Those are the three mediums that you'll see me working in ever. I might delve or dabble in other things over on art and craft therapy, but other than that, now films, that's digital. That's everything else when I'm not busy doing that stuff, right? So, what's the next thing? Film is such a different thing. You don't legally, y'all. We don't talk about that stuff until it's done. You don't know about a film until 2 years after it's done, and ain't nobody announcing nothing unless you follow Variety and follow the film industry. Yay for you! But the regular schmegular film goer, they only see what's coming in the previews when they're sitting in the film watching another film. Really, honestly, this is a great website. Here they talk about line, elements, visual projects, color. Now we've hit on these. Shape. Right? So this is a great website. Now, you guys, again, texture. These are great bookmarks for me. Gigi has to come back and come and use these videos too. Oh, I will. I will. That's why I make them. For me and us and you. And for the future, boo-boo. Yeah, this is important. How do you think I can't remember all this stuff? I'm not going to have a computer with a bunch of bookmarks and files and no, I'm just going to make a video. A shout out to Google and YouTube that provides us with the description box down below, downtown, where I can store all of this. It's fantastic. I love it. Creative boom. Are graphic designers really artists too? Yes, they are. So excellent. Like I said, that picture of that reminds me of my mom. And then you look at this stuff. It is fantastic. Fantastic. And they tell the story of the collage and the experience of the artist. And they give you a little background. Here's a newsletter. Join 35,000 creatives to enjoy a regular dose of inspiration and motivation. There you go. See, you would go over here. You would put in class culture at gmail.com. Okay. Boom. Okay. And oh, fabulous. Okay. Assist. Boop. There she is. I don't know what it was. I'm crunched here. Sorry, not seeing the full thing. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, mine. So you can read more. When I figure it out, you will be the first to know. Okay. So that was under the inspiration tab. Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh wow. Like, Mama, is that you giving me an atta girl? 10 basic principles of visual design. Okay. So there you go. Right. Which one did I want to touch on? The typography. I had a video about typography. Y'all, it's hard. Look at that. You know how to do all that? Oh, that class. It was a whole class. It was a whole, like, semestered credit class. It was crazy. But I learned a lot. Space, rhythm, balance, contrast. So, yeah. I'm doing like 5 things at once, y'all. Life is good. All right. What's the next thing? A, textile design, pattern, arts and craft. So where did I get that picture? From here, and you can learn more. It's a great, I assume they consider this a blog. I am a blogger. I am not interested in doing blogs, but I will share them with you when I find a good one that hits on the topic that I want. This is great because as you look over to the side, textile design patterns, floral, conversational, geometric. So each one, they tell you about everything in the picture and or the design and or the correct verbiage you need to use and or the correct inspiration. Okay. Then they talked about here, Morse attempted to restore the authority of his artisans, claiming the union of artisans and artists. Ironically, his handmade ornaments were too expensive for regular workers to buy and use. So they tell you the story of what had happened as well. Isn't that beautiful? When mass production was achieved through the Industrial Revolution, you know, the turn of the century, the machines, the factories, sewing machines and stuff, many people introduced William Morris opposition. He was opposed to the production of crude machinery and pursued the beauty and value of handicrafts and textile. The movement included serious artists who sought to revive the medieval guild, as well as upscale fashioners who pursued the arts for arts in a somewhat exaggerated way. Sorry. I get it. And up here, they talk about all these other movements as well. I mean, I get it. You know, it harkens back to masons and crafters and cobbler. There are people still that make shoes here in San Francisco. And if you buy a pair of anything expensive, don't throw them away. You take them in there. You'll think they're like magic. They bring it right back to life. But that's their job. Okay. All right. So this is another blog. Still good information regarding the art and craft movement. So I need you to take a peek. Let me see if I want to read anything here. Again, 18. See, now this went back another 10 years. I say 1830. So maybe I read that somewhere. Okay. The invention of the steam engine led to the mechanization of industry, architecture, and transportation, and changed the life of the working man. They say in Britain, but everywhere, right? So I get it. Everybody from a different continent could identify, but everybody on other continents weren't as advanced. So I don't know why they're saying that. Go away. But I think it's funny because in Britain, they went elsewhere to find things, right? Until they got to where they were. And then they tried to poop on their people and it didn't work. And it spread to the Americas. It really did. And ergo, Julia Morgan and her story. The members of the art and craft movement included architects, designers, crafters, craftsmen, writers. They feared that the industrialization was destroying the traditional skills and crafts. They believed that handcrafted objects were superior to those made by machine. Well, that can be argued. It's more charming, I would say, and unique, one of a kind. And that the craftsmen who made things by hand had a better quality of life than those that slaved away in the mills and factory. Great read. Great read. And factual. Ooh, I'm closer to my hour. Look at Gigi. All right. Only a couple more, you guys. Thank you for being here. Oh, I think it's the last one. Baby. No, it's not. I lie. Is it the last one? Yes, the last one. Oh, I did good. Is this right? Or is this something? Child, this is something else. Oh, yeah, I did want to share this. Yeah, I did want to share this. I wasn't keeping up. Yeah, I think that's it. For instance. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is what I wanted to share. Sorry. Okay, so if you look here in shopping, now I'm not going to share the link. Like catalogs, I love this. HUGz. Remember long ago, for you old heads, HUGz was the magazine. Yeah, now y'all know I'm doing better. I'm not doing any paper or anything anymore. I was shopping with a friend and I bought it as a gift. And she loved it. I don't look green for envy, isn't that cute? Black for lust, and red for love. So when I bought it for her, she said, "Where did you get that?" And I said, "HUGz." She said, "So expensive. It's so one of a kind." I said, "Yeah, I try to get as close as I can to doing that. It might be, I don't like when people say, oh, that's too expensive. No, it is extremely unique. And she loves it to this day. Okay, so it's HUGz.com. Should I add it? Okay, I'll add it down. Just horse. Says something wrong. Here, edit. Copy. And I put it on extra. I try not to add. I try to paste. I'm not going to put the candle. And then on the other hand, I like to pour candles. Okay. And she was like, "You could have made me a candle." I said, "Well, I'll do that for you next year." Okay. And then another little industry. So I'll do candles in the future. And another little industry is soap. I also make soap. Okay. And then I thought it was funny. I was like, "Oh, so you would have loved my little $5 candle I made you?" She said, "Yep." But had to buy her something. But she loves it because when all the wax is gone, she can use the little jar. I got her the love one. Love, envy, and lust. I didn't buy all of them. I'm just saying it's just really cute. And shout out to HUGz. Now this is another one. Bulk apothecary. Black Forest cold pressed soap loaves. I first go through to the ingredients because I do essential oils and I see what's all in there, and then I make things for myself. The notes are musk and floral and sandalwood and patchouli. And this is what it looks like. It's $300, y'all, the whole loaf. And then you would cut it up, and if you owned a spa, or you could do it as a display, whatever. But isn't that fabulous? But look how much it is. No, I didn't not buy her $400 worth of soap. I'm just saying. Look at the design. It's marbling. The design of the candle. Remember I told you guys I like stripes and stuff. Sorry, I didn't say that. I was supposed to be talking about design. And the art and craft movement. I'm making these things with my hands. Okay. So let me give you this website down below too. I'm not going to give you the actual link to this stuff. I'm just sharing with you, giving you some insight on what I'm going to be working on. And that's it. Yay, we made it. I cannot believe I made it through all of those. Give me a second. Make it cute. But I did it. We did it. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's it. All right. Boom. Boom. Okay. I'm just making sure. I got pictures and everything. Oh, we did it, y'all. Let's do all nasty sound effects and get rid of all this trash. Maybe that's what my computer is saying. You got too much stuff. Oh, we did it, y'all. Close to an hour. I'm going to empty the trash right now. Boop. There we go. Ooh, yeah, I was kind of busy. Here we go. Here it comes, I hope. Look down below in the description box. I'm copying it right now. Boom. Boom-de-bump, boom-de-bump. Copy. Design. We did it. It's the opposite of chance. We plan it, we organize it, we arrange it, we research, we demonstrate it, we provide it. We talked about the visual elements, how to construct it. I will be showing things over on Art and Craft Therapy when I'm doing my things. It's supposed to be fun. It's human production. Even film that's time-based media. Our pictures, arrangements, script, planning, designing with color, background, the costume, cosplay. It's everything. Don't ever leave anything out. It is not by chance. It is not luck. It's hard work. So I appreciate you subscribing today. Okay, I appreciate your clicking the view. I appreciate when you have time to come and view it, but do it now. Don't ask me. We content creators work hard. We appreciate you, and we know you have so much out there. See, that's why I don't get mad at people. Just come around town when you can, because it's so much going on. But don't ever meet me in the streets and say, "Oh, well, what have you been doing?" Just don't. Just say hi. Keep all the rest of the stuff. Just say hi, because we do work hard, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. So until I see you next time, hit the replay cruise, hit the reminder buttons, come on over, leave comments, let me know you're here, give me hugs when you see me on panels and chats, and it's all good. It's a lot going on. I want every content creator you have on your subscription list to give you so much information you don't have enough time. Oh, I'm going to come see Deirdre on every Sunday and talk about a word of worship. Or I'm going to come see Deirdre once a month. I'm going to binge 2 episodes of Art Smart. I'll appreciate you, boo. Because I got a couple of years till I retire, hearts ago. And I'm just going to keep doing it. Keep spitting it out. Keep content creating. And that's what I love to do on every topic I can find. Okay, talk to y'all later. I appreciate you. Bye!